All right, hello and welcome everyone to another game of Risk Global Domination. I'm Seabass. I play this as often as I can. I absolutely love this game, and maybe I can teach you a thing or two. I'm definitely not the best player out there, but I'm getting better as we go, and I feel I'm better than most. So I'm gonna be in the sixth seat, playing as purple. I'm gonna wish everybody good luck. Be friendly. We don't want to cap on a 1. We have a very good 2 over here in the middle of the board. We also have an okay 2 over here, but it's somewhere that's usually contested by a lot of beginner player. So I would expect red to be here or black to be in the back, which are both dumb capitals, but we'll see. Red shows over here, so it could be possible for me to go there. I don't really like it as much. My cap will be closed because I'll most likely take Scandinavia after. Pretty sure I would prefer to be in the middle. Also, this cap is not too terrible either. Eastern Europe, I can defend on both sides. If I get broken, my cap usually stays open for a while. Surprisingly, black went for the Iceland region. Like I mentioned before, a lot of bad players like to go there. They think it's good, and it's really not. Okay. I still love my middle play. I could potentially go for Italy afterwards. We'll see how that goes, but we'll need to be good neighbors with blue. Apparently orange quit the game already. Who was orange? Dragonfire. All right, so we're down to 5 players already. Hopefully we don't have too many quitters right away. Red's gonna go for Spain, which I think is a mistake. He probably should have went for France instead. Would have been much easier and get a bonus right away. Instead, he wasted a bunch of troops. He has nothing to fortify on his capital, and he's at risk of losing it if somebody wants to roll it. I won't do it. It's not great. Blacks wants to be an ally. Adrian Gregorio Rosa. I will accept. And see how that goes. I would also like to be friend with blue, since we're both heavily incentivized to be friendly to one another, because we could just break each other till the end of time and nobody would get strong. Rasmus Bredzinger. He's not accepting though, so that might be a problem for me. White is asking for an alliance. General Tat, 8356. I will accept as well. At least black is guarding his capital, which I think is pretty smart. He's also defending his Iceland, but I don't expect anyone to try and break it. It's just not worth much. White's gonna go for Russia. Slowly. All right, white has a lot of patience. I'll just go for my own bonus. I'll leave as many troops as I can on my capital because I don't want to lose them all. That's pretty good. I'll just leave 2s out there. Even if blue has 3s. I want to cap as strong as possible to punch back if I get broken. But I don't want to lose too many troops in the process. But to each their own. I'm not saying my strategy is better. It's only preferences. Red is probably going to be able to claim Spain this time around. And apparently not. He should also fortify to his cap, because now it's possible that he gets it, but he could lose his cap, which would be horrible. He can still lose his cap, but he did not even claim his bonus. Now this time I might go for his cap, because I'll be getting a bonus if nobody breaks. but maybe somebody beat me to the punch as well. I don't really like making enemies early in this game, but a second capital would be a pretty big bonus for me. But we'll see. He also doesn't seem to be a very good player, so it wouldn't be the end of the world to let him in the game. Blue is still not accepting my alliance, and he's now going for this big bonus, which is fine. He's also leaving a bunch of defense around. You should not stack up on somebody's capital. It could be bad. Black going for second bonus, I think. He should leave a few defenses along the way. I think it's fine as played, because if somebody breaks this way, his cap is going to be open. So I think this is good. White now potentially claiming a few more territories in Russia, I would expect. Maybe he's thinking about stealing his red cap. I don't think he has many troops. Yeah, 5. That's not good. Is White still in this game? Let's try and see if we can wake him up. Wake up. Get back in the game. Alright, Blue finally accepted the alliance. Sure. So you want me to waste my 2, and this is why you accepted the alliance. Alright. White is out, so we're down to 4 players. That's always annoying. 9 troops. It's a bit short to try and go for Red's capital. So instead, I'm gonna go and try to go for... I'm thinking about Italy, but at the same time, Eastern Europe's gonna be up for grabs, and this one's gonna go for a big bonus, so I think this is actually a good idea. I won't be going for it right away. And I'll send a heart to Blue. What I'm doing here is just for you. And everything goes back to the cap. I'll be able to claim Eastern Europe on the next turn. Since White isn't there, it's going to offer me some kind of defenses. Few people will be able to attack me from the back, and this is going to be a good defense for me from this side around. I think I like that. I definitely could have taken Italy. I'm thinking Red's probably going to go this way anyways. We'll see. I think I prefer the greedy option and go for the big fat bonus right away. Red finally put some more troops on his capital. A decent amount. Blue's gonna go for Orient now. I am happy for you. He's probably gonna go for this cap next. And him and Red are gonna bump into each other at some point. So Red probably should take this capital before Blue comes in. But it's gonna be hard for Red to be able to harm wrestle Blue, who's gonna generate way more troops than Red. Looks like Black's gonna go for Scandinavia. I think it's a fine play. I would prioritize removing White, especially since he's gonna add troops every turn. Unfortunately, he got pretty bad dice early on, but 3v2 went through, so some bad dice and some good dice as well. White is not back in this game. Very unfortunate. Alright, so everyone's an ally to me except red, so we probably want to leave a little bit of defense and truth over here, since red could be the biggest threat to us. We could have defended a little bit more. I just didn't want to. It's gonna be a test as well. If blue wants to break me, he can, and then we'll be at war. But he doesn't have many troops on his capital, so if he does decide to go bad to me, I might be able to completely ruin his game. So red went for the cap right away. Unfortunately, he didn't get a good roll, and now he's still at risk of losing it to blue. Blue should probably take it before red fortifies to it. Yep, red is now pushing his troops towards me. Not sure how friendly that is, so I'll probably just remove that next turn to make sure nobody's in the back. This white wall is going to protect me as well. Let's react a little bit to this. Oh my god. Blue decided to smash red. What is red going to do about it? Probably not much. Alright, blue is now huge. Do we go for a third bonus as well? Probably should. Take Italy before somebody goes for it. Do we have a set? We also do. So I don't need to use a set. I'll probably keep my set in case somebody decides to break me. Oh, white is back. And he decides to break me on his first turn. Why? Why? Why would you do that? You quit for a little bit and then you come back and you just be an asshole for no good reason? Or you just don't like me? I don't know. Let's claim Italy. We probably won't finish it, but we will claim it. This looks good to me. I'm not sure why. White also offered me an alliance, so yeah, sure. I am down to attack white. Yes, I got it. He has a 21 troop capital, so what exactly am I supposed to do about that? Oh, now you want to attack blue. Sure. You attack blue, and I'll follow. How exactly are you going to attack blue? Oh, wow. I was right to worry about red, apparently. Alright, is he going into blue? If he's going into blue, this is fine. I like it. I hope you bake everything from blue. That is perfect. Go a little bit faster. You run out of time. Okay. This was your plan. Alright. Well, this is problem for blue. And a little bit of problem for me. But white was probably going to break me anyways. So I probably didn't lose anything more. This is big problem for blue now. Who has basically no troops on his capital. Yep. Blue did not play this one smart. Well, black, you got your wish. Blue got attacked and is now slowed down. You're now the strongest man on this board. And for that reason, you're not gonna do anything. Alright, so you're gonna be a passive player? I understand. And you just want people to do your bidding and you don't get involved into anything? Sounds like the kind of man I'd like to follow. Alright, you can remove red from Russia. Why would you attack any more than that? Alright. probably still want to do this, this, and this. So we leave few defenses over here. We claim this as well. Probably expect black not to be happy about this, and we'll see what he does. His cap is pretty weak. Also, it's pretty cool, this cap, because my cap is still open this way. So my cap can go any way I want. Red's probably going for the cap, which I think is a mistake. It would be better off to break his other bonus. But he got a good roll. Thank you, White, for accepting my alliance. I don't know why you broke me, but it's fine. Now, obviously, you want to take Russia, and you don't want me to break you, which is fine. All right, blue, attack red. I hope blue didn't quit this game. Sure looks like he did. People are such babies, it's insane. So he rolled a 21 versus 17 and he just didn't get it, which happens. It's true random. Like, it won't happen 100% of the time. And you just quit the game right away. You still have 1.5 times as many troops as red has. Like, you're in good shape. Maybe even you have a set, so you can remove all of this and you'd be winning against red. But no. Instead, you just cry, quit, go jump in a new game, and quit again. And you wonder why you never win. Winning is always fun, but it's not the end goal. Having fun is what you should be doing. So, reframe what you're thinking and just enjoy the game. I might get broken. I might lose. Still gonna have fun while it lasts. This could be a problem for me. Alright, looks like black only wants this bonus. I'm wrong. Black doesn't want me to have anything. Okay, this is not good. Oh, you're going for red cap? Through me? Okay. It's not as bad, but I'm very happy you got a very bad roll. Are we allies or not? That is undetermined yet. Now I could take capital away from black. It would obviously be bad for our friendship. So I guess I won't. Red will probably try and take it back. So I'll let this fight go on between the two of them. I definitely could break white, and there's not much they could do about it. But also I don't see the point in that. They're still going to be very expensive to kill. I think we're in good shape. We're now the leading in troops over everyone else. And we have not pissed off anyone yet. So everybody should be relatively happy with us. And we'll see where that goes from there. So black's gonna have 2 capitals, which is fine. Red is still suiciding his troops all around the board. Red is very weak. I could potentially go for his kill. That would give me 2 capital as well. It wouldn't be very strong though. I'll probably lose like 30 troops doing this, and I also need to send a few more there. Probably not. Black's probably gonna remove red. So I would just need to go there. It would cost me about 30 troops. I would get 4 card back, so maybe a discount of 8. It still would cost me a little bit of troops. And with random, you never know. Now is black gonna claim this bonus as well? How do you feel about attacking black? Yes? Or no? Cool. If white goes into black... Did black quit the game as well? Just because he didn't get a good roll on this cap? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Really? So we're down to 3 players already. Both of them are pretty weak. It's crazy. Black is the strongest player in this game and he just quits for no good reason. Alright, so I'm a heads up. No, I'm not heads up, but I'm 3 ways with white and red. Both of which have about the same amount of troops as me, combined. I don't think they can do much about it. I also don't think they have a good friendship going on. So I think I'll just go for this gap and remove red from this side. Red probably wants to go for over here. Probably gonna take the continent as well. I'm gonna be super strong, but there's not much they can do about it anyways. Removing red just for peace of mind. I could even go for the other cap, but maybe that would be pushing it. I think I'm already pushing it, so let's go this way. White is a bit protected. We need to smash through the stack of 20 of black to go through him. But if he starts a fight, I can definitely fight back. And I have more than enough troops to do so. So white went into black, probably realized he was offline, so he just broke him. But he could have claimed this. Since he is offline, he should have taken the opportunity to take this relatively cheap, and he would be defended as well from this side. Sure, we can be ally. I'm guessing you would like to take this bonus. Yes, you can attack my territory. Not a problem. So, who do I want to start a fight with first? Red is probably the weakest, and he can't do much about it too. And then it would depend if white backs him up or not. Red's gonna have a set next turn, so maybe we wait just a little bit. We could use a set as well, but it's not mandatory. I could break blue so that he makes less troops a turn, but this is also defending me somewhat, so it's not a bad thing to have all of this around me. So, do I start my fight with white instead? Because white can't do much. And he's currently the strongest player. I could remove everything from white here as well. So instead of taking Scandinavia, he's going to try and go for this cap, and he got a good roll. That is pretty lucky for white. Yeah, so white is now on 2 capitals, strongest player next to me, and he's just spewing troops around. So I probably want to go back against him first. Probably do. Alright, blue is now MIA, so he won't be adding any troops. I think this is what we do. All right. This is for breaking me earlier on. Oh, really? You didn't like that? Shocker. All right. Not ideal, but not terrible either. I get to claim this as well. I can add a few troops from here. Not much. I don't really mind it too much. It's gonna be very hard for anyone to take this. I'm gonna have a set on next turn. Red would need to go very bad to me, and I don't think he will. I think he's just gonna defend. I could be wrong, but even if he decides to go for it, I like my chances. I think white is the better player compared to red, so I'm happy I broke him first. White will inevitably break me afterwards. I could have avoided that, but I wanted to have the maximum amount of troops to go there. Yeah, I think red is focused on this capital next. We're good. Red is happy with second place. He probably doesn't know he gets second place, but by not helping white, he's definitely getting second place. Is black back in the game? Okay, no. It could have been a problem if black comes back. All right, white does nothing. What is he gonna do? Probably gonna break these 3 bonuses from here. If he has a set, he can go further. All right, maybe just this one. It's gonna be hard to break more than one. Possible, but hard. Yep. So we can just retake this and remove white completely. Okay. White's gonna break this way. Alright, I think white is just dying now. It's gonna do the maximum amount of damage, which is a fine play. I love it. So I can just remove him from this game entirely. I'll get a few cards in process, and then I'll be heads up with red, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. So let's do this. We'll see where we want to reinforce afterwards. Hopefully this is enough. Pretty bad dice. Maybe I won't. And we just go from there. Good game, white. A few extra cards. We can just break red for good measure to make sure he doesn't go too hard on us. 13 is gonna be hard though. But I guess we need to do it. 58%. Wish me luck. Ew, we got pretty bad dice. But still, 106 troops to 67. I think this game is getting wrapped up very soon. Black is MIA, so no chance of them coming back and stealing us the victory. Red is also rather slow. Should not be a problem. It's also hard for red to go all the way up and break Iceland as well. He's also thinking about what to do. So now he's claiming Italy and protecting it. Not bad, but heads up, you definitely want to break your opponent more than claiming things, because he won't be able to hold it. And all the troops that he lets me have in extra are gonna go right back to him. So I do appreciate it, but it was not well played. All right, at least you're breaking this way. That's good. Ah, you played better than I expected. Let's use a set. Let's go all the way through. Maybe. This should be enough. If it's not, we'll use a 9 after. Alright, apparently I need all the troops to do it. This 8 is closed, so I don't need to do much about it. I do need to remove this territory count though. That's gonna open the 8, but whatever. I'm gonna claim this as well. And I get lucky dice too. And I'll move these over there. My caps are now well protected, but he only has 5 troops to start with. He could have a set, so that will make it 27. But even with 27, he won't be able to do a cap run. It's impossible for him to take blue as well. So he could take all my 3 caps, but I would still have enough territories. And I would still remain with 1 cap anyways. So we're very good. Alright, he just gave up. Oh, I thought he gave up. Why do you go back to his cap? Still the same thing anyways. Unless I get a terrible dice, but should be able to end this game right now. Apparently not. Maybe. No. Alright. Well, you can still try and come back from this, but I do like my chances. 105 troops to a whole 6. Good job for not quitting the game. It's definitely better than some of the people that cried and left early on. I appreciate your courage. Good game. Well played. And this is the end of it. There we go. Pretty quick one too. It's definitely quicker when people quit, which I don't necessarily like. Alright, red was an intermediate, blue was a beginner, black was a beginner, orange was a novice, and white was an intermediate. So, pretty good game. We got up a few ranks, I would assume. Let's try to show you. So, 26 now. Slowly making our way to top 10. Thank you again, and see you soon.